Hey, what is going on, you sleepy slugma? That's right, I think this is by far the best way to play the Slowking deck. Full credit for the build goes to Austin Kaluski, who got day 2 at the Toronto Regional Championships with it. First, let's break down Slowking real fast. Got the Seek Inspiration attack for a Psychic and Colorless. Discard the top card of your deck. And if that card is a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, choose one of the attacks and use it as this attack instead. So we get to play a bunch of different Pokemon for a bunch of different attacking options. And the most powerful by far, of course, is the Kyurem with the Tri-Frost attack. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 110 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. It's specifically very powerful right now because no one's playing Shaman. So we can really aggressively pick apart the setup stage 2 decks like the Charizards, Dragapults, and Gardevoir. I almost forgot it there for a second. And we don't actually need 2 water, 2 metal, and a colorless to use the Tri-Frost because we used Seek Inspiration, which copies the attack. So we do have to discard the Psychic Energy and the colorless energy or other Psychic Energies that we have built upon our Slowking, but that's way less costly than 2 waters, 2 metals, and a colorless energy. Now, this build specifically is unique due to its engine. In the past, we played the deck with Natu or Xatu as a way to accelerate energy and draw cards. And then we got Wondrous Patch, and I tried out a build with the Yungoos, not the Yungoos, but the Gumshoos. It does put a card from your hand on top of your deck, and that's how we would set up our attacking options like the Kyurem or the Annihilape with its Destined Fight attack. Both active Pokemon are knocked out. Or the Conkeldurr, the Gutsy Swing for 250 damage. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, ignore all energy in this attack's cost, which normally costs fighting trip 4 colorless, but once again, copying it with Seek Inspiration, so it just costs a Psychic and a colorless, or 2 Psychic. And then finally, I did add the Regigigas to this build for 4 colorless energy. The Jewel Breaker does 100 plus 230 more damage, so 330 damage, which KOs Dragapult and the Charizard, which is pretty cool. In the past, like I said, Xatu was a card. Then we got Wondrous Patch, so we don't need to play a Pokemon to accelerate our energy into play. We can use Wondrous Patch instead, and then we could play it with something like the Gumshoos, like I said, I tried in the past. But this build specifically from Austin revolved around Ciphermaniac, Codebreaking, and Mega Kangaskhan, which Mega Kangaskhan might feel a little weird to include in a one-prize deck, but this is definitely by far the fastest and most efficient, most consistent way I've ever played Slowking. And despite having to put multiple 2-prize Pokemon and 3-prize Pokemon in play, multiple multi-prize Pokemon in play, we win the prize trade so aggressively through stuff like Regigigas, Kyurem, and the Annihilape that it doesn't really matter that we put these multi-prize Pokemon in play because we still win the prize trade at the end of the day. So the Kangaskhan for that early draw power with Run Errand, and then comboing it with the Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking easily sets up those big combo plays with the Seek Inspiration, or just using Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking to set up like a Kyurem on top of the deck, or an Annihilape, or a Conkeldurr also works, and you'll see that in the gameplay in the matches I'm about to show y'all. But yeah, it's just like a super sick. It just works so smooth. The deck just works way smoother than any other build of Slowking I've literally ever played. So it's really important to get the Kangaskhan online, of course. So we play 2 of those. I also play 2 Latias because it is a very important mobility Pokemon in the deck to get into the Kangaskhan, but then also get the Kangaskhan out of the active. Austin's list did play some other attackers like an Armarouge, and then also included stuff like Brave Bangle and Power Glass. And the Power Glasses are kind of cool to deal with the item lock of Frillish and Budew against Dragapult, but I found that if we can just get to the Kyurem attack, I'm not really scared of item lock because it buys us so much time to reset up our next Slowking that we're basically winning the prize trade anyways, and it just kind of doesn't matter to be able to find the Power Glasses. And also, it is a pretty hard card to find when we are getting item locked, so that's like another factor involved with that. So I decided to like cut some of the more situational cards for just more good cards in the deck. So I upped the energy count. I got 4 basic psychics, 6 basic psychics, 4 jet energy. So with the jet energy and the double Latias, we have a lot of mobility. So I got the Tatsugiri in here currently because we have so much mobility, but I'm not sold on the Tatsugiri quite yet. So if you're trying it out and you're not getting a bunch of value out of it, it's okay to cut. Of course, we got Fez for draw power, and I did go up to 4 Wondrous Patch as well because we don't have the Power Glasses in here anymore. Pokemon search, we got 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Academy at Night without the Gumshoos in this build. We don't really have bench space for Gumshoos if we need Latias and Kangaskhan in play, of course. We use the Academy at Night. Once during each player's turn, that player may put a card from their hand on top of their deck, and that's how we set up our attackers for our Slowking to take advantage of. And then finally, we have a Budew in here because going up against matchups like Dragapult, Charizard, and Gardevoir, we want to slow them down most of the time so they can't just Rare Candy to Charizard or Rare Candy into Gardevoir. Dragapult is a little bit slower. They usually don't play Rare Candy, so we don't really need item lock as aggressively against Dragapult, but if they have a slow start, might as well take advantage of it in some situations. But against Gardevoir and Charizard, it is pretty powerful to take away that turn from them and then follow that up with a Seek Inspiration, copying the Kyurem for a big 3-prize turn, usually wiping all their Ralts and Curlias and Charmanders and Charmeleons off the board, meaning on their following turn, they do absolutely nothing. And even if we can't pull off a super powerful attack on our following turn, if we just build up our board to be able to attack on the next turn, we're usually so far ahead that they can't ever really make a comeback from there. Supporter lineup, I mentioned the Ciphers, but of course you have for Lillie because Lillie's broken. I also started trying out a Brock Scouting towards the end of my testing with the deck, and the Brock Scouting was pretty sick. I would even consider trying to get another Brock Scouting in the deck, maybe cutting the Tatsugiri. Like I said, Tatsugiri, he's on thin ice right now because it's been okay. Nothing too stellar yet from him, though. So might just be better to have a Brock Scouting. But this is pretty cool because we are so basic focused for our draw power through the Kangaskhan. In the early game, it helps us set that up. Then we can find evolutions with it like the Slowking or some of our attacking options, or we could just continue to find basics like the Kyurem through the Brock Scouting. So it has a lot of value as the game progresses. I could see playing Dawn in here as well, but I think the utility of getting double basic on that first turn or even the following up turns of the game is so good that I think I value the Brock Scouting a little bit higher than something like Dawn. Because honestly, our stage 3s, the Annihilape and the Conkeldurr, are pretty mid. They're just like, they're needed to win the prize trade in certain matchups, like Annihilape up against Mega Pokemon or Conkeldurr up against stuff like Raging Bolt, but I mean, we're using Kyurem a lot and we're using Regigigas a lot. Like, those are our main 2 guys right here for attackers. These happen sometimes, not very often. We got 4 Night Stretcher for recovery, making it easy to recover stuff like our attackers, like the Kyurem, and to chain our Slowkings as we progress through a game. And then I do have 1 TM Devolution here. I haven't used the TM Devo yet. Theoretically, it can come up against the evolution decks like Charizard and Gardevoir. And then also can be pretty powerful up against Golden Go, but I haven't hit a ton of Golden Ghosts to actually like feel the full effect of it. Also, you can just like board wipe their Gimme Ghouls and just win that way. But let's say they get down like 3 Gimme Ghouls and 2 of them become Golden Ghosts on the next turn. Being able to go Kyurem, KO 1 Gimme Ghoul, hit the other Golden Ghosts, and then next turn TM Devo them is pretty good. So that's like the reason it's in here for an option like that. It can also come up against Gardevoir where you go like KO Ralts, KO Monkey Dory, punch the Gardevoir with a 3rd Kyurem snipe, and then next turn TM Devo, get the Gardevoir out of play. We don't play any gust effects, so we couldn't gust it into the active, so if they don't attack with it, it's on the bench chilling, and we can't KO it with Kyurem on that following turn. So plays like that, the TM Devo can come up. But with that said, let's jump into some action. If you want to catch some more action from me with the deck, check out the secondary YouTube channel. Link will be in the description below, where you can get some more learning with the Slowking deck. Let's get into it. Super Rod versus Lana's Aiden Dango. It just depends on the build and what you're trying to do with the build, I think. I think I just put a Lillie on top, right? Or hold up, I could put hold on. I'm about to get Budew. But I could put Jet Energy. And then the bottom card under that, I could just put a Kyurem. That's so all in though. Sure. It's like so all in. Game was really started so late today. I actually had to work. Yeah, some stuff I had to get done this morning. Should check what you prized. Probably. Very relevant here. Could be. Ooh. I mean, my opponent kind of just like, I didn't help me out that much. It didn't change that much. I should have drawn to the Slowking here. Is it not fine to get Cypher back? This puts a Pokemon, not any card. Any card would be pretty good. I mean, I guess we're just kind of bored. I mean, it worked. We got there. Like, I might. Well, we'll see. I might KO the Budew here, I guess, depending on what their bench looks like at the end of this turn. What their bench looks like. Like, I might leave the Duskull so I can try and break the Budew lock here. Because they will be down 2 Budews at this point as well. So breaking out the item lock would be pretty, a pretty big deal, I feel like. Got him. Now we still have to win from here, though. That's like gonna be a problem. Okay, pretty chill. It's pretty chill. I'm bringing Paul to Seattle as a senior. Is that a good play? Any good deck is a good play. Dude, screw that guy, bro. Oof, into the Iono. Chill. I might be stuck for a little while here. We'll see. I have nothing. This is like the fear of this situation still. We have nothing. Grimsley plus Zoro for draw power. All right, you're banned. Any deck is a good play. Azul says right before I take my Palafin EX deck. That is not what I said. Yeah, that was that Poffin for no Dreepy there? It's not good. It's not a good sign for my opponent. Are you going to Merida this time too? Commanded the title will tell you which major terms I currently plan to attend. I do a 1-1 line of Jamming Tower and Team Rocket's Watchtower in my poll. Yeah, that's fine. You'll push the prime sub there, Yabby guy. What regionals am I streaming this weekend? Both of them. Well, all of them except for Auckland. I don't think Auckland has a stream, but I could be wrong. Where does Seattle rank on your American cities to visit? Not very high, I don't think. They don't have a whole ton going on over there. I think I'm just going to throw a Lillie on top. But I'm not even going to get access to the other card anyway, so I don't even know what else I put. I guess they Iono'd me into it, right? What would I want? They Iono me here. Lillie. I don't know. Give me a no, because I might get Iono'd. Give me a Kangaskhan. Getting the Dusknoir set up, getting ready to go. Very good, very good. Let me think for a second. No, I probably didn't need to use this actually. It's a misplay. I can just like threaten the win though, I guess, with this play, right? Yeah, I shouldn't have done the... I do a 1-1 line of jamming rockets. Pixel, I already responded to your message. I said, yeah, it's probably fine. I don't know. I don't have a super strong opinion on Paul Noor. 2 jamming tower, 2 Team Rockets Watchtower, 1-1 split. Go grind some games. Figure out which one's best. What is the point of the Moltres in the Dragon Ball EX deck? It's like another option up against Golden Go. Just a way to like be aggressive, put damage in play instead of just bedewing for the millionth time. I don't know why I put the... I don't know why I Night Stretcher that on top of my deck. That was definitely a waste. Definitely a waste. I want to preserve this guy though, right? Like this guy's pretty high value. Wait, what does this do? Oh man, it like traps it in the active. I have 2 jets left. Or 1 jet left, excuse me. Pass. There's so much Pokemon drama. I cannot log on Twitter without seeing someone complain out the wazoo. I mean, there really isn't. There's very little real Pokemon drama. I don't know what you're seeing on the timeline, but so I don't know if there's something new. But yeah, there's very little real Pokemon drama. Most of it's Just people complaining to complain. Most of it's pretty fake. Wasn't it better to retreat to Slowking and give it Hourglass? I don't think so. I kind of like the dangle tail there. Okay, well I guess I can just run again. Wait up what, one of their counter catchers? They're down one counter catcher, one boss. Plenty of Gust effects left. Okay, for real, why aren't you killing the Budew here? Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I could. I didn't realize I could tackle it. Dude, I literally didn't realize. I didn't even like think about it. I'm just chilling, like, yeah, just preserve my Slowpoke here. Move him to the bench. Literally didn't realize that was a possibility. No memes. Slowpoke got hands. Yeah, we should have sent him up there for sure. Let him swing on him. Will they get back there? A Dreep? Creepy Dreepy. I'm trying to comprehend your Gigaturn, your Gigabrain 5 turns ahead matchable play. Yeah, it just didn't exist. It didn't exist. I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. Hold up, hold up. You got plays? Oh, they can't even use Ursaluna yet. I mean, they're building up towards something. I definitely should have broke free from the item lock last turn. How you? Uh-oh, this is a little scary now. I mean, I have one prize card, but if I just killed the Budew, they couldn't do this. Actually get value out of my energy. Now my Slowpoke's in danger. Oh wait, now they can KO with the Ursaluna. Oh shoot, I'm in trouble. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. I don't even think they're gonna go for it here. I feel like they should just item lock until they can get into Dragapult. I don't know. In Houston, do you think Pult, Guardy, or Dango will be the best? Any good deck is good. Pick a good deck, start grinding. You're overthinking if you're asking me the question. Pick a good deck, start playing games. Alright, they're kind of grind. They're playing cards over there. We'll be fine. How do I deal with decks playing Mist Energy? I can't attack when playing with Dragapult. Bunch of other stuff. That's not a problem the deck genuinely has. Genuinely has? Oh, can they can't one hit KO this, we're chilling. Yeah, it's not like a real problem for the deck. Big problem. I just want to thin out these bad cards. Oh, I guess is Armarouge technically bad? I guess Armarouge could be fine, right? What up with Motivate? I think I want to leave Kangaskhan on my active because Iono's a big threat. If I give up this, I'm not gonna. Well, I could have put on the active here, I guess. Yeah, I want to leave Kangaskhan on my active because if I get Iono'd here, I want to be able to draw cards. It's just like a bad card. It seems like a pretty bad card. Have I drawn with this? Oh, hold up. Let me run some errands. I actually should have... I guess I can do this now. Put a Slowking in my hand, actually. I actually need to stack. Stack like a Cipher. No, just give me like 2 pieces, right? Or I guess this is like... Maybe like this. Alright, let's just do that. I don't think I'm gonna put another piece on top. I think that's fine. Just do that. What's the best version of a Dragon Ball DX deck? Dragon Ball Dusknoir. So I think you slept on Diggersby in your perfect order video. Apparently, man, I didn't even read that card. Like, I just, yeah, completely skipped over Diggersby. I was like, did not care. Like, I was just like, that's not a real card. Ignore. Apparently, Diggersby is him, though. That Earthquake. Goat. There could actually be something there. Honestly, like, literally just Diggersby Monkey Dory. Like, as stupid as that is, but. Appreciate 25 months there, champ. Clefable in this deck takes 2 prizes from Budew. Yeah, but if we can Clefable, we could attack with Kyurem. And if we can attack with Kyurem, it's better than attacking with Clefable, so... Any comment on the deck so far? Not really. No. Just out here grinding. Figuring it out. We out here grinding. I guess I could gust my Fez and trap it. Not trap it, but like bring it up. What did I put on top of my deck here? Might need to get a little bit lucky here. Won't Devo rotate when Diggersby enters the format? Yeah. I don't know why that's relevant though. Alright, very losable, very losable, very losable. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I put Cypher and Jet on top. Oh, they're stuck. I should have put the Jet first. Oh, but I can Cypher into the Jet. Oh, we got him because I can Jet. Oh, because I can go retreat. Oh, wait, this is such a big deal then. To be able to do this. And then wham. Jetty. Dude, we gotta give him with the Armor Rouge. What does that do? I'm not convinced. Bulbasaur, dude, can I beat Bulbasaur? I guess I can hit him with the Annihilape, right? It can be the Annihilape type situation, I guess. Oh, sick. Bind down. Oh, super cool. Get bind downed, man. No supporter. Maybe I should have held that though for like a Fez. Bind down, you bastard. Just got the squad like that? No, not quite. Maybe. Ooh. That guy's annoying. Okay. And I don't have that Fez, but now I can actually get into a Slowking, so I guess it's probably better. It's gonna be tough for me to draw into everything I need to get a knockout here. Unless I like top deck Lillie. And just draw first, because if I want draw basic Psychic, nope. But Fez into a basic Psychic. Ooh, wait, hold up. No, I don't think I quite have a combo, right? I have Night Stretcher access. Get that poke. That attachment. I should just do them again, right? Do them in. Cypher for... Sure. Itchy. Was Wash Hour a big problem for you in Toronto? Not overly, no. There was some though. They were out there. Getting itchy. Ultra discard Psychic, use patch Cypher for Jet and Stadium GG. I don't have any draw power to work with the Cypher. Oh, you're a rat. I guess I could just nuke. Oh, they gotta move all of it to the active. Oh yeah, I can remove all their energy from play and bump their stadium. I gotta find the Annihilape, but it's fine. I mean, we'll see what we draw. See if we can put it together. Annihilape just says they're both KO'd, right? I pray that and hope I pray. Ooh, play this and hope I hit an Ultra Ball. Come home to this singing love. Or the Power Glass. Probably the Power Glass. Another Pokester. This is why you need the Annihilape. That's why the Haxorus is like optional, but the Annihilape is like mandatory. I need that inspiration. Got him. Alright, we're chilling, we're chilling. For a second there, I got scared. Can you get a proc out of glass with the ape because you push after attacking? Well, no, but I want to push Mega Kangaskhan. Hanging low. Bro, third stadium? Come on now. Oh, I could have played this Night Stretcher actually. I mean, I could have, but I don't know how high value that is. It's kind of mid. Wait till I get... Ah! That's pretty bad, actually. I don't have a ton set up. I actually drew into everything I need to KO the active, though. Ooh! Got him! That's literally the nuts! Hold up, hold up, hold up. Is Jet Stadium? Oh, I don't even need a Jet. I just do Psychic Stadium. Probably better to preserve my Jet. I kind of want to play this Night Stretcher though. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I think I need to get the Slowking back specifically, actually, which is fine. Give me the King. Like, this thing could definitely come online next turn, and then I should have less stuff to work with. We should have a decent amount of attacking options still left in the deck, so I think we're pretty good here. Very chill, very chill. No, probably not. Probably leave it. How many stadiums left? I have one. Yeah, it could be prized though. I actually don't know. We'd be in trouble if it's prized. My opponent only has one left as well though, so we were winning the stadium war. We were ahead on the stadium back and forth. Just stretcher for energy, to be honest. Yeah, this feels worse than getting a Pokemon back off the stretcher there, I'm for sure, right? Alright, leave it all. You need Super Psybolt. I guess I don't need a Wondrous Patch here, right? Maybe I could have, yeah. Super Psybolt the Toad School. Oh, what does this do? Oh, what the fuck? Imagine being this cringe. Never bugged. I need Jet anyways here. Let's get it.